In this video, I'm going to share with you the one main thing that's going to help you when it comes to setting up a SEO video company for instant YouTube rankings. So no matter your skill level or how tech savvy you are, if you understand how to do this one thing or how to tell someone else to do this one thing, then your life is about to become much, much easier when it comes to video SEO and YouTube rankings. So with that being said, if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned. Before we jump into the rest of this video where I share some video SEO tips and about how you can very quickly start up your own video SEO company, I want to let you know that I have started a fairly new Facebook group where you can come in and join and start having a look at all of my videos and posts. You know, that's only exclusive to this group. Okay, it's going to teach you about video SEO, rankings, you know, increasing your YouTube rankings and stuff like that, and basically how to actually maximize your leads and your sales online using some really simple ideologies that no one's really talking about. And I don't know if it's because they just don't really know the methods that I've been teaching, or it's just because they're following dated ways of doing things. But whatever the case, these tips and tricks, they're not going anywhere for probably the next 10 or 20 years, because it follows the guidelines of what Google and YouTube are trying to achieve. So, you know, go ahead, click the link in the description below and it will take you to this group where you can basically learn how to apply video SEO to your YouTube videos. Now, with that being said, let's jump into the main video. Okay, so I'm in Google Incognito mode, and it's because I don't want Google to cater the search results for me, okay? I want everything to be as legit as possible and I want things to be accurate. So I've gone ahead and typed in a search phrase, which is personal chef. Okay, so if you're a personal chef or someone looking to, you know, do things online, or, you know, looking for services, you would think that you would want to be ranking for personal chef, when the reality of it is that actually no, you don't, because lots of people are typing in personal chef. So anyone who's looking to become a personal chef may also be typing in personal chef. So ideally you want to be in the mindset of what your customers are searching for, and let's be honest, they're probably not going to be typing in personal chef. They're going to be typing in something like personal chef services. So press enter, and now all of a sudden the search results have changed and you're getting a much more focused buyer intent searches in front of you, and this is exactly what your customers are going to be wanting. Now, what most people do when they're trying to rank for their services or their business is they will just stop at personal chef services, or they will just stop at, you know, business type services or anything on those lines. And so if everyone's doing that, then that also means that the big boys are doing that, who have been around longer, spending more money doing these things and have a stronger infrastructure than the small or medium-sized business owner who's fairly new to this. So the answer is, what do you do? Now, before I share with you what I've been doing to basically destroy my competition in almost any niche ever, let's just have a quick look. So you can see on the front page of Google, you know, you've got all of these sites, you know, which have built up authority and, you know, getting reviews and doing things that take a lot of time or a lot of money or a lot of energy to do. Then you have someone like me who kind of, I wouldn't say manipulates these search engines, but I am very up to date with things and I understand the goals of the search engines, which mean I can use that for my personal gains and basically outperform these people. So for example, I know that video is something that Google is pushing, and who and what platform on the internet is the king of video? Well, YouTube. But guess who owns YouTube? Google. So that means Google is going to be pushing YouTube in their search results. Now, have a look at this when I get more focus with my search phrase. So at the end of services, I'm going to type in Oldham. And what do you see, which is on the front page of Google? You see this little video here, which is personal chef services Oldham. Okay, and here we are. Okay, so I am ranking for personal chef services Oldham, and I didn't pay anything. I uploaded that video 3 hours ago, which is when I created my last video. So if you want a guide on how to create these sort of videos and get basically instant rankings in the top positions of Google and YouTube, click the link below because it will take you to that video and I show you step by step on how I do that. But let's just go over to the videos tab, and you can see I am #1 on Google for that search phrase, which is personal chef services Oldham. Let's type in Preston. #1 for personal chef services Preston. And if we go to all, you can see again, I've got 2 videos here, one for Swinton and one for Preston, ranking on the front page of Google, which is absolutely insane. Now let's do another one. Let's try Wigan. Again, I'm on the front page of Google, 3rd place for personal chef services Wigan, and again go to videos. I am #1 for that search phrase. In fact, I am actually #1 for Preston, Swinton, Oldham, Wigan, okay, and the chances are anything that I try to rank for regarding this sort of style, I'm going to come 1st place. So that was actually live proof that I was ranking #1 on a video that took me virtually no time and no effort to create. And if you're skeptical about that, just watch my other video. It's the video just before this one, and you'll see the exact process of when I was ranking those videos, okay? It's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing how easy this method actually is. So you might be thinking, Marty, you know what, that actually looks good. I want to do that with my business, but how do I do it? Because every time I try to rank, it just doesn't work. Well, it's actually really simple. You take your business service and you add your geo at the end, and you literally repeat that process for every single geo that you want to be targeting. Now, you'd want to create a YouTube channel that's specifically around that service, and you do not want to be posting anything else apart from the service type and the geo. And then you just want to take every single one of your services and rank a video with that exact formula, which is your service type, geo, and then you repeat the process over and over. So if you do that once every single day for, let's say, 5 working days, then by the end of the month, you would have 25 videos that can be generating you, each one anywhere from, let's say, 3 views to 100 views per week or per day or whatever. You get that compounding effect, and all of a sudden you've actually got a 24/7 self-driving marketing machine that's pushing your business in all these different areas, costing you 0. Now, if you visit grabvidly.com or click the link in my description below, I have uploaded so many ranking methods and tutorials for beginners when it comes to video SEO, as well as some information about a keyword research tool with all sorts of cool stuff. But I'm not really trying to sell you that at this point in time. What I want you to do, I want you to go over to this website and really have a look at some of the videos that I've been posting, because how to apply this local video SEO method to your business, because it's really not hard and you don't need to be tech savvy at all. Now, I do wish this method could be more complicated than that, because the fact it's so easy means so many people are easy to replicate this and start gaining success, which, by the way, is not typical. So your success depends on what you, the individual, does. But either way, it's so easy to replicate this sort of method that it is rather upsetting, because it means that in the next 5 to 10 years, when it becomes a lot more mainstream, it'll start to become harder. So anyone who starts utilizing this sort of method now and building up their video digital assets are just going to be laughing down the line. Now, in the next video, I'm going to give you a YouTube SEO checklist, which will likely work in most niches. In fact, I worked in tons of niches and I followed this exact checklist every single time, and it's never failed me. And if it's not failed me, I'm a bit of a simpleton, so hopefully it's not going to fail anyone else either. So if you want to watch that video, make sure you subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Hit that notify bell icon so you don't miss out when I do upload that next video. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.